Traders, welcome back. Today is Tuesday, the 25th of July, in case you don't know what the day is. And we are going to look back at yesterday's trades. We're going to look at today's potential trades, and we're going to look at the important news for today. Let's get started. So yesterday's trades, guys, the first one we were looking at was euro against the Canadian dollar, and we were looking to buy this pair. Why? Well, because we were in an uptrend and it had retraced to a nice area of support. Okay, so in an uptrend, nice area of support, and we had this bullish green candle, guys. So these were all good reasons to look for buys and potentially come higher to one of these blue lines, these targets. All right, so that was the idea. As you can see, the market produced a very super bearish candle. All right, but let's take a look on the lower time frames to see if we had an entry or we didn't. Okay, so if you remember, guys, what were we looking for? So we've got this first gray zone. We need price to retrace into here and we get a bullish reaction. Okay, you know, that didn't happen. And then price comes back down to this gray zone, yeah, and we get a bullish reaction. And that did happen, guys. Yeah, we did get this candle here, all right? But at this point, although it's a bullish candle, guys, you've got to ask yourself a few questions, yeah? So first of all, just on the H1, you know, price is breaking down. It's even broken these lows here. All right, so that's a bit of a red flag that, you know, we don't want to buy this. All right, and then secondly, guys, if I show you the H4 candle, so look at this H4 candle that we get, yeah, and then that bullish H1 candle forms. You know, do you want to buy this H4 candle? No. Yeah, the answer is no, guys. Yeah, if we just follow, and if we just followed the H4 structure as well, you know, this is clearly in a downtrend. All right, so, you know, just no trade, guys. Yeah, don't buy that red candle. Simple as that. Okay, and that was our only option. So again, guys, just stayed out of the market. Let's also look at pound Canadian dollar, because this was also a trade idea from yesterday. So if we start with the day chart, you know, similar scenario. Yeah, we were in an uptrend. So price had come down and then bang, it was in an uptrend. Price had retraced to a nice area of support. All right. And we've got this nice bullish candle in here. Yeah, so the idea was to buy this pair. All right. Again, if we zoom in, we had a very bearish candle form instead. So again, let's drop down to the lower time frames and see if we could enter. And for euro and pound, there was both very disappointing PMI data. This sort of led to this, you know, weakness in both pairs. Okay, so again, you know, we were in an uptrend up here. And then bang, price came shooting down. And in this gray zone, which we were looking to enter, none of these, okay, let's zoom in a little bit. Well, these two candles definitely didn't tell me to buy this pair. These are even bearish candles because of these wicks. All right, this candle is bullish. But again, you can see price is breaking down. Okay, if we look at the H4 as well, you know, again, do you want to buy this H4 candle? Because that's when these H1 candles were forming. Do you want to buy that candle? No, you do not. Okay, so again, we just stay out of the market. You know, we need things to align, guys. You're never going to get sort of, you know, the perfect trade where everything is aligned, but we need enough reasons to enter a trade. And this big red candle well, gives us one big reason not to enter a buy. Okay, so yeah, we didn't trade Euro CAD or Pound CAD. And then the third trade idea from yesterday was this, guys, was US dollar Japanese yen. Okay, again, let's start with the day chart so we know what we were looking for. And, ever since price has come down and hit this important resistance level for US dollar yen, let me just show you that quickly. Yeah, such an important level through here, guys, this important level. Yeah, it's just, absolutely bounced off that level. And if you, look at the weekly candle, that is a nice bullish bounce off. All right, if we go back to the day chart, we're just trying to continue this upward momentum. I mean, look at all these buyers, buyer, 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 buyer. Yeah, yesterday we got this doji, but that doesn't tell me sellers are in control. So I'll still be interested in buying this pair. But yesterday, guys, did we have a setup? So, if we drop down to the H1, so price came down to our grey zone. I'm looking for. I mean, because you could argue this is a candle. Yeah, not really bullish for me. And to be honest with you guys, I'm usually waiting for the UK to open and see a bit of volume in the market. There was that candle, arguably bullish enough, but not for me. Yeah, and then price just kind of breaks down out of this grey zone. And then we get this candle, which is bullish enough for sure. That is a super nice bullish candle. However, yeah, it is, if we bought this candle, we are buying directly into what was support is now resistance. So again, I'm reluctant to buy into resistance. Okay. And at this point, H1 structure's breaking down. But if we look at the H4, yeah, it becomes more of a palatable trade. The H4 structure hasn't broken down. This would be a nice candle to enter on. So I'll probably wait for a bit of a retrace today to potentially buy this. So yeah, yesterday, guys, tricky because we're not tricky. We just didn't have any setups. And if there's no setups, stay out of the market. Otherwise, you'll get punished for doing so. All right, guys, so let's take a look at today's trades now. Guys, I hope you enjoyed the recap. If you did, then come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now. Smash the notification button. And if I could ask everyone to please smash the like button. Yeah, help support the vid, the channel. Yeah, please do. Right, guys, so trades for Tuesday, the 25th of July. Before I get started, let me just mention a few things that our channel does that are cool. First of all, we got the free Discord channel. It's free. Come join it. Yeah, you've got traders in there sharing ideas, knowledge. We've got indicators, some stuff on psychology, some books, loads of cool things, guys. So come join the free Discord. The link is in the video description. Secondly, guys, we've got VIP Discord. You do have to pay for this, but you get access to me throughout the trading day, as in you can ask me questions. You get my trade ideas as and when they happen, as well as 2 other expert traders sharing their ideas. We give you exclusive content every week, and you get access to a performance coach should you need it. All right. So if you're interested in the VIP Discord, the link is in the video description. Next, guys, if you would like to be mentored or coached one-on-one with myself, then drop us an email and we can send you all the details about the mentorship program. The email is in the video description. Next, guys, don't forget you can support the channel. So we have Simply Forex YouTube membership, and you can join it. Yeah, if you want to show your appreciation for the channel, maybe you watch the vids every day, get some good trade ideas, then you can join us, guys. All right. So Again, the information is in the video description. And finally, don't forget the live stream today, 8 a.m. New York EST. Come join us for that. Get your questions ready. Right. Okay, then. So trades for Tuesday, the 25th of July. So we're looking at a couple of US dollar pairs. Okay. So first and foremost, New Zealand dollar against the US dollar. So why do we like this trade? Well, you know, price was in an uptrend, okay, and arguably still is, but it's broken down, okay? And just look at these sellers. And now at this point, we was thinking we could take price back down to these lows. And what's happened, guys, we've had a nice retrace, you know, into this gray zone here, which I'm interested in. So I'm just looking for a bearish reaction in here to come lower. Okay, we're also hitting off this moving average 20 as well, which is also potential resistance in this case. Okay, so yeah, we just want to sort of continue this downward pressure, retrace, continue back down to this target here, this 6111. All right, so that's the trade idea, guys. If we drop down to the H1 now, because this is always my entry time frame. Let's start with the H4, guys, actually, so you can clearly see this zone. So you can see this zone, you know, price has reacted many times in this zone. So here is a good zone for shorts. We are also, you know, hitting off this moving average 20 as we speak. So we've sort of got a bit of double support, you know, and we're in a downtrend on the H4. Okay, so we could potentially look for shorts back down to here, where I'd probably take some profit and then let some money run. All right, so that's the H4. So it's looking like a bit of a H4 trade. Yeah, just need this bearish reaction. If we look at the H1, guys, it's slightly different because we're in a H1 uptrend. All right, so how could we trade this? Well, you know, H1 clearly in an uptrend. All right, so all I want to see is a breakdown in H1 structure, guys. Yeah, so the aggressive trade would be, you know, that H4 trade, and in here we get a very bearish H1 candle. Yeah, so that's a bit more aggressive than what I'm about to show you. So we could trade that and start shorting from here. Or we wait for a structure break on the H1. So price comes up, maybe we get a bit of a rejection, price comes up, and then eventually we break this important zone. Yeah, you can see it's proven to be good support. If we get a break, we can start selling here, put our stop above here, and take price lower. All right, so New Zealand US dollar, we're looking to short this pair. Another US dollar pair I'm looking at is US dollar Japanese yen. This just hasn't stopped. Yeah, we just haven't stopped looking at this one, guys. Yeah, but it's still such a, you know, a potentially good trade. If we look at the weekly chart again quickly, just to refresh our memories, like you need it. You don't need it. I've told you this every day, but you know, there's this level through here, okay, which is nice. There's no better word for it. It's a nice level. And if we scroll out a bit, you can see we've also had this bullish, you know, weekly candle bounce off of this level. So just the weekly play is just to take price back up to these highs and this psychological level. If we drop down to the day chart now, yeah, I mean, one thing I don't like is that it's just coming round and hitting this moving average 20. All right, don't like that so much, but the rest I like. You know, you've got nothing but buyers in the market. We did have a doji yesterday, but this doesn't tell us anything. If anything, it tells us buyers are still in control. Yeah, because of the wick on the bottom of this doji. All right, so, you know, buyers are still in control. We've still got room to move into. We're still looking to buy this pair, guys. All right, so yeah, that's the trade idea. Let's drop down to the H1 and see what we're looking to trade it from, where we're looking to trade it from. So I've adjusted my gray zones now because this low was made yesterday. All right, so I just adjust it accordingly. And you can see we're getting some bearish candles here. So chances are it will retrace. But we've got two levels. We've got this level, guys, where price could react here and we get a bullish reaction. Great. And then we can start entering this pair. Again, I'd probably take some profit back up here and then let some money run. Or alternatively, guys, yeah, price ignores this level and comes down and hits this level. Yeah, where we have this little area of support. And again, I'm just looking for a bullish reaction and we can start buying this pair. All right, guys. So, yeah, that's the two US dollar pairs I'm looking at. Next is oil. Yeah, the black gold. I'm in the right part of the world for black gold. Yeah. So, yeah, oil. We like oil. And this is the reason. So, you know, Canadian dollar yesterday, guys. So let me just tell you quickly about a correlation. So oil, as you can see, guys, is just shot up yesterday. All right. And this is part of the reason that Canadian dollar, you know, the Canadian dollar pairs we were looking at, shot down. Basically, Canadian dollar got strength because Canadian dollar exports so much oil. Obviously, the value of their currency is tightly linked with how well oil does. So if oil increases, then Canadian dollar gathers strength as well. So we were seeing this yesterday, guys. So what are we looking to do here? Well, we are clearly, let's zoom out a little bit so you can see the bigger picture. So we're clearly in an uptrend. All right. Clearly. And I still think we have a bit more room to go up to this grey zone. And I've got quite a conservative target here, 80.24, because price could come all the way up to here, you know, but when I see my grey zones, there's going to be sellers in here. And if I'm buying, I don't want to meet sellers. I know it may seem strange in most other businesses you do. But yeah, I just put a conservative target before the resistance level. So that's what we're looking to do. If we zoom in a little bit now, you can also see we've had a very bullish candle. So uptrend, bullish candle, bit of room to move into, good reasons to buy oil. If we drop down to let's have a look at the H4 first of all. So we need a retrace, guys, yeah? There's no value here. If I enter here, I need to put my stop down here. There's no value there. So we need a retrace. A retrace equals value. So price could retrace back down to this grey zone. All right, if it does, brilliant, we're getting a nice entry. Then we need a bullish reaction and we can start buying this commodity. All right. So that could happen. If we drop down to the H1 now, because that daily candle is so bullish, you know, chances are price may not retrace this far. Okay, so what could we do? We could wait for a retrace down to the H1 moving average 20. This is the moving average 20, guys. Yeah, and then perhaps we get a bullish reaction here. At the moving average 20, we get a bullish reaction. Then we could start buying this commodity as well. All right. So oil, we're looking to buy that. Guys, before I show you the next things I'm looking at, if I could just ask everyone to smash the like button right now. Yeah, thank you very much. And also, if you're new to the channel and you're enjoying the analysis, then come join us. Yeah, subscribe to the channel right now. And also, guys, don't forget the cool things we do. We've got the free Discord channel, VIP Discord channel. We've got the mentorship program, Simply Forex membership, and all the information for all of these things are in the video description. So they're my three trade ideas for today, but I am looking at these as well. So pound Swiss franc, I exited a hedge yesterday from this, but this is a bit of a, these are a bit of a weekly plays, guys. So if you can see here, guys, we've got a really nice level through here, which keeps holding. Yeah, so this is a weekly play. All right, we could look for buys off of here. Yeah, if I zoom in a little bit, yeah, you can see we're getting a bit of a reaction so far. If we drop down to the day chart, you know, we're getting a reaction, but these are against day trend. Yeah, so they're against day trend, but we could possibly take price up to this blue line, even up to the moving average 20. Okay. And obviously, I'm also looking, well, not obviously, but I'm also looking at euro pound, but this is inversely correlated with pound Swiss franc. So they're pretty much the same trade, just inverse. All right, so you must be aware of that. But again, this is a bit of a weekly play. If we look at euro pound, clearly in a downtrend, you know, this was the last high. It's come down, bounced up again, closed back within this last high, and closed, you know, and bounced off the moving average 20. You know, potentially there's room to the downside. Okay, and if we look at the day chart, guys, we've got quite a nice bearish candle as well. Okay, so we could potentially take price, you know, back down to here, if not a bit further. But again, I'm conservative because we are in an uptrend. Okay, but just wanted to show you them two trades, more weekly plays because they're against day trend. Okay, guys, so yeah, those are my trade ideas for today. Let's take a look at the news now. Our news for Tuesday, the 25th of July, guys, is pretty much a light news day, guys. All right, so if we carry on down, nothing we're really interested in until this. At 3 o'clock, London GMT, we've got consumer confidence coming out of the US. So that could really move any of those US pairs we might be in. So must be aware of that, guys. But other than that, you are free to trade. Don't forget to join me for the live stream today, guys. Yeah, 8 a.m. New York EST time. Get your questions ready. Have a great trading day, and I'll see you later.